Hey everybody, part one of a two-parter where I'm going to take this Spinmaster figure, 12-inch Michael Keaton Batman, and redo it completely with a modded original wired cape. And I have removed the neck pieces. As you can see, they come off the front pieces there, and it leaves the emblem on there alone. And I've repainted the head. I'm going to kind of just poke it up there on the ball. I had to just trim it out where I could stick it on there a little bit. That thing is a pain in the butt to remove. What I plan to do is continue. If you see, I've got the fabric. This is a thin pleather that I'm using. See it there? Thin pleather. It's not the same as the cape. The cape's got some tooth to it. This is very thin and shiny. So I'm using it as the fabric on the front of his costume, and I've hidden the joints on the legs. It looks more like Keaton as opposed to, you know, a toy. I've added a couple little strips on the front of his elbows. It still allows for the swivel and the bend because they're only glued at the top, but you can't tell. It's such a smooth ride. Shoulders are okay to me. The width is okay to me. Most of it's built well. The head is, of course, a little out of proportion. But what I'm going to do, before I come back in the finale where you see everything together, is I'm going to finish this neck piece, which needs some extra little bits, and secure the cape in place. Then I'm going to come back, put the head on, and I'm actually going to putty. I'm going to set it so that he can't turn. I mean, let's face it, the Keaton turn, you know. So I'm going to set it where he doesn't turn, and I can fill in the gaps and sculpt it where it looks right. I'm going to extend the ears a little bit and make it look a little more like he should with those longer ears and everything. The paint I'm pretty happy with so far. The body I'm pretty happy with, and the cloth bits I'm pretty happy with. But I've got to tackle that shoulder and that head. So when I get him all together, I should have a pretty decent rendition with this toy. It's the Spinmaster 12-inch figure. It will be completely redone in part two. And, you know, for now, hope you enjoy what I've done so far. And got any questions, please ask. I'm just, like I say, I'm using pleather, super glue, very little paint, a little bit of spray, and, of course, the pleather and the wiring for the cape, which I made myself. You'll see all that in the finale, so hang loose, and part two will be pretty soon. Thank you, and I hope you enjoyed this show so far.